What do we have here? We got a Katz. Yeah, I feel like I've heard of them before, but I don't think I've ever had one before. And right away it struck me, this is a pawn shop find. It struck me that it looks like a cross between a Spyderco and a Cold Steel. And I think that's kind of the time period that these guys started out, when both of those knives were at their kind of, peak popularity maybe. A little bit of copying Spyderco, a little bit of copying Cold Steel, and everybody copied everybody, as they still do. But I found this guy in a pawn shop. The guy wanted 20 bucks for it. I think I got him down to 15. Hollow grind. What is it? XT70 stainless steel, made in Japan. So, probably not terrible quality. It's Katz. I'm not even sure if they're still in business, but you can find stuff for them, a lot of their stuff around, out of Chandler, Arizona. So that's interesting. I mean, it says USA on it, but obviously it's not made in the USA because it says Japan on the other side. Pretty neat, though. Nice lockback action, kind of droppy, which is nice. You can drop it right down. I got this guy, too, but we'll finish up this little pawn shop find review first. It's got a little, I think this is all Zytel nylon, whatever you call it. It's got a little nylon thumb disc here too. Makes opening it really nice. You can actually reverse flick this guy, which is kind of neat. Obviously, very serrated. Pretty sharp. Well, let's find out. Let's open this box. So, these are some neat finds you can find at pawn shops, at flea markets, yard sales, stuff like that. Just kind of a fun little knife, kind of a retro throwback thingamajigger. So, but let's see what else we got. We'll do a little double today. Ooh, wow, a Kizer. So it's kind of a Kizer week. We got the, what was it? The Hyper yesterday. Let's find out what we got in here today. I don't want to rip the box. I mean, these boxes, you got to keep them. It's important to keep the boxes. I mean, I do. I keep the boxes. I'm probably going to have to throw them all away, but I keep them. So what do we have in here to go along with the cool Katz knife? Oh, that's right. Okay, what do we got extra with this one? Just more screws. Nothing else. Okay. This is the Kizer Chili Pepper. I've never had a chili pepper before. It's a little tiny bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little bigger. That's what she said, but nicely centered. It's got a little bit of weight to it. It's not a super lightweight knife, but I mean, it's not super heavy either. Looks like it's got some relief cuts inside in the liner. And the liner is just right even with the G10 scales, which are nicely contoured. And the purple looks really nice. It's got like, it shows that kind of grain, kind of like a wood grain almost in the G10. Thumb sides are nice. They stick out just far enough, right about even with the handle. Looks like they have good access. Reverse flip. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. They got the jimping going all the way up and around. That's nice. I bet you can front flip it, or top flip it. Let's see. You know what? That's a little disappointing. Just right off the bat, the button lock, the plunge, not plunge, what the hell's it called? The, whatever that piston part is, that's the bigger part. It is only into the blade about, 15% of the blade. I don't love that. Well, now that's on the D10 side. Let's see what it's in the locked in side. I'm stupid. Maybe it'll be deeper. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Looks like about 50%. Okay, so it's about 50% on the lock side. Only about 10 to 15% on the... Ooh, listen to that. That's a neat sound. Oop. The D10 is actually really tough. I mean, not tough, but for a button lock, it's very, very, not stiff, crisp. A very crisp detent for a button lock. Very nice. Now, am I stopping it by pushing the button in too far? No? No. I thought the button maybe was stopping it a little bit. No. It's a little tiny bit grindy, but not bad. Maybe the bearings are too tight. Let's see. You know what? I might have a tool here. Let's see. I can't get it to come loose by hand, so it might be, it might have some Loctite in it. It's a little, man, the shape of it, if it was just a little bit bigger of a knife, just a little bigger, it would fit better in the hand and give you good thumb access. Let's see, can you slow roll it? Yeah, not bad. Boy, every time that button springs up, it makes that little prong sprung noise. Kind of nice, kind of neat. Even on the close, it's got like a little kind of a metallic jangle. Okay, yeah, I like it. Pocket clip is a little tiny bit long for the size of the knife, but, and I don't really love how it's sticking up so far and then this part's bent down so far. It looks like you're going to catch your pocket right there. Let's try it out. Yeah, you definitely do. It's hard to get the pocket all the way up into that corner to make it a real deep carry clip. They might as well have not made it a deep carry clip because your pocket stops right there where it gets into that skinny bit. It's like, you know, this part pries up, but your pocket can't get over that spot there. Not easily. I'm sure I could make it work, but just put it in your pocket like normal, it stops right there. So that's interesting. They could have made a better pocket clip, I think. It's got the right idea, but a little higher here, just a tiny bit higher, and then sink that part down, countersink that bottom part down in there, and you would have had a real good pocket clip. So it's close. You almost got it, Kizer. Oop. Boy, that detent is almost where I would say stiff, but it's not quite. I'd just say it's crisp and really good. Maybe one of the best detents I've seen or felt on a button lock. What do we got? 154 cm, V381. I don't know what all that's about. That's probably the model number right there, I guess. Big old Kizer logo. Chili Pepper by this person, this name. I'll put it up here because I don't remember who designed it. But let's get a size comparison. Let's see. This guy's a real little guy. What do I have here? I got the Miguron, shit, what's this one called? Damn, I don't remember. But it's a 3.5 inch. So that's what a full-size knife looks like next to it. And it's only a little bit bigger than this guy, which I think has about a 2.5 inch blade. And then we got some like larger boys here to kind of look at. Well, it's not that much larger than the Miguron. And then this guy's like almost a 4-inch blade, I think. So a little bit of comparison there to show you where it is on the scale of EDC knives from pretty large to pretty small. It's definitely closer to the small end. A little heavier than some, though. It's probably double the weight of this guy with the plastic. The G10's kind of thick on this guy. The steel liners are definitely substantial. Look at the thickness of those steel liners. It's definitely toughly made. It's not a wimpy thing. Let's try that reverse flip, or the front flip. Oh yeah, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that's nice. It's not super snappy, but I bet it's fun to slow roll too. Oh yeah, that's real nice. I like to slow roll the front flip sometimes. Now I'm getting a little bit of this action. My finger's kind of getting in front of the blade because it's so skinny down here. That's just kind of a natural thing. I got to kind of intentionally grip that pocket clip so that my fingers are out of the way. I think if you had, if you were a female with smaller hands, it'd probably be a really nice fit actually. So consider that. A nice purple color. Maybe get it for your girlfriend. But I'm not saying it's not a good knife for a guy, but you know, for me it would be kind of a backup knife probably, or you know, casual, don't need a big pocket knife type carry, something like that. Nice slicey blade. It feels pretty sharp and a nice tall flat grind on it. Let's see. I don't have any paper handy. We'll see how it does on cutting this guy. Feels like it could be a little sharper, but I mean, you know, yeah, it's not bad. Not a bad edge. Ergos are pretty good. Not bad. I can definitely feel the clip a little bit right back there, but not bad though. Boy, the jimping is real nice going all the way up. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to do good cutting. I'm not sure what they got this choil right here for. That's almost like your second finger choil. Yeah, that's probably what it is. So that would be more for this finger. This would be a weird way to hold it. Like normally this choil would be for your index finger, but that's yeah, it's okay. I guess if you wanted to stay back from something, you're cutting some, I don't know, rose, thorny bushes or something, maybe. But almost feels like this would be the better way to hold it. But then your finger is kind of close to the edge there. Yeah, I don't know. It's decent ergos, I would say, whichever way you hold it. So, not bad. Pretty neat little knife, though. Nice sound. Definitely got a nice sound to it. You got to get used to that detent, though, because, man, it is not the average button lock detent. I mean, like, I got this guy right here. This Perwin kind of generic. It's got an okay, let's see. I mean, yeah, I can defeat the detent by throwing it out if I throw it pretty hard. But I would say it's the average detent on a button lock, and it's pretty light comparatively. This guy, oh, okay, I can get it through out. Yeah, like I said, it's not severe. It's not super stiff, but it's, what would I call it? Yeah, just very, oh, wait, it's got a little bit of a detent lash there. Just a tiny bit. Not bad, though, really. Not bad. It's interesting. I'm going to say I thought I would like it a little better, but it's nice. I don't dislike it. It's nice. Definitely not my favorite Kizer. I've seen some reviews of it, and I thought I would like it a little more. Man, if they came out with a large version, or XL, whatever you want to call it, it might be more interesting. But don't make it any thicker this way. It feels a tad thick, given how it's not very tall this way. You know, if it was a little taller and the same thickness, I think it would have a little better feel. But it's not bad, man. Yeah, I don't hate it. So we did a little look at this Katz. You know, I'm not really sure what it's called. It's an X70 steel. It's just the Katz in the cradle with the silver spoon, you know? I don't know. It's stainless steel. It's got the integrated clip, kind of like Spyderco's. Old Spyderco's did. It's got the cool thumb disc. Yeah, it's neat. Neat little knife. Cool little backup knife. Super, super lightweight. You could use this for putting in your swimming trunks and stuff like that. And you can, it's still fidgetable, you know? It's kind of neat. Little fidgety knife, actually. Has kind of a neat sound to it. Whoops. Almost. Dang it. Almost got to give it some rest. All right, one more try. One more try. One more try. One more try. There we go. So it's not easy to flip out, but it's doable. The reverse flick's probably a little easier with a little wrist. There we go. Oh, I didn't even notice it had the nail nick there. Or I didn't think about it, but yeah, you can use it like that or like that. So it's a nice little knife. I like it. And then the slightly larger Chili Pepper from Kizer. Boy, it would have been nice to have a curved pocket clip with it. That would have been sweet. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not super impressed, Kizer, but it's nice. Yeah, I'm not going to be selling it right away. We'll carry it around a little bit, see what we think. Maybe do a follow-up review, see if I fall in love with it a little more or get really tired of it quickly. A little edit, because I didn't think about this. It has a ambidextrous switchable clip. So making a curved clip that works with one side, it wouldn't work on the other side. So that's one reason why they gave it a straight clip, because it's an ambidextrous switchable clip. Have a nice day.